Good day to everyone. I am glad and I am happy with this opportunity to be one of the participant presenter in the 6th Regional Conference on Promoting World-Class Education, spearheaded by the Bicol University Center for Teaching Excellence in partnership with Bicol University Higher Education Regional Research Center in Publication and Knowledge Management Division and under the Office of the Vice President for Research Extension and Development. Today, I will be presenting to you my research study entitled Effectiveness of Computer-Aided Instruction on Students' Conceptual Understanding in Life Science. This is actually a timely study, especially that we are in this educational restrictions and we are bounded with so many interventions in order to at least still continue to deliver the mandate, and that is for the students to learn in this COVID-19 pandemic health crisis. Okay, so let's start. Let's have first the introduction of the study. The 21st century entails a lot of challenges in the educational system. Even way back in recent years, since antiquity, our educators are keep on discovering, unraveling things just to look into the best interventions in order to uplift and to consider an education of our students a successful one. And that is the reason why this study has been conducted, especially in the field of science. We'll go over what will be the best teaching methodologies and strategies that will fit to the students' optimum capacity of learning. National Achievement Test in Mathematics and Science results from 2003-2009 showed poor mastery in these disciplines. That was according to MM 2010. In other words, this only showed that there is really a need for us educator in the science field to go over, to look into, to uncover the things, the questions why still up to this day, science and mathematics education in the Philippines still categorized or being ranked at the bottom internationally. The senior high school teachers were confronted with the challenges for the students to master the learning competencies in life science subject. This is the case in a certain school, a private school in Masbate province, wherein it was recorded that there are students, almost 71% of the students showed poor mastery in earth and life science subject, a core subject in the senior high school curriculum. And the Deped Order number 72 series of 2011 showed that roughly 5,600 secondary schools, 61.1%, scored with the lower average in national achievement test. Even the Department of Education have recorded that there is really a poor mastery in science discipline. Students' achievement test in life science, as with other discipline, is an indicator on the students' conceptual understanding and mastery of the learning competencies, because it found out that as students achieve poor mastery in the learning competencies, it is correlated to that of having the poor conceptual understanding as well. This is the reason why a computer-based instruction provides number of alternatives to the students, such as visualization of abstract concepts. Especially in this pandemic, we shift in an independent learning because the students now are learning at their own pace, and Maltzer and Minivana in 2002 suggested and insisted that a computer-based instruction would be a great avenue to uplift and to integrate in the lesson, because abstract concepts are the reason why the students can hardly understand the lesson, and the use of computer-aided instruction packages yields an effective attainment of conceptual understanding and mastery of the competencies, according to Dambadi in WAG 2011. This study was guided by the following research problem on what lessons may be developed using computer-aided instruction, what is the assessment of experts in terms of the congruency of less objectives, learning experiences, assessment of learning outcomes, and the features of computer-aided instruction, and lastly, what is the effect of computer-aided instruction in teaching life science in terms of the conceptual understanding. This study was guided with a theoretical paradigm showing the science achievement in grade 11 students using computer-aided instruction. We know that in order for the students to consistently execute and manifest an optimum level of thinking that beyond their thinking capacity, they must be guided with these theories: the behaviorism theory, the constructivism theory, and the under cognitivism. And these are, just to be exact, the connectionism theory, the integrative theory, and the conditions of learning theory. These are the theories wherein the students are, of course, they have this prior knowledge, or they have the schema, and in order to upgrade that schema, they need to be exposed with a new and different version and new ways of education. And basically, it can be done with the integration of technology as claimed by Jamwell in an integrative theory. And we need to go over with the students' behavior. Either are they prepared to accommodate a self-paced learning and independent learning? That is why in order to achieve an optimum performance, they need to be prepared and they need to be conditioned to accommodate a certain computer-based instruction. The next part is that the conceptual paradigm of the study. The concept of the study actually was guided with the COM system, the input, process, and output framework. Wherein in input part, we have the assessment of the lessons. During the process, that includes the lesson implementation, and for the output, that includes the effect of computer-aided instruction on the student's conceptual understanding. Let's have first the assessment of lesson. The researcher diagnosed students' competencies using the pre-test, and 3 lessons comprises the bioenergetics. First is that the structures and functions of cells, the photosynthesis and energy flow, and the utilization of energy. During the process, methodologies employed in the study, the integration of computer-aided instruction and life science for the grade 11 students, and the gathering of data, interpretation of data, and for the output, the life science academic achievement with the learning gain score, or the difference between the pre-test and post-test scores of the grade 11 students. The next part of my presentation would be the methodologies. Pre-experimental research design was actually utilized in the conduct of the study. Bioenergetic achievement test composed of 30 objective multiple choice items with 4 options with a reliability test result using the KR20 value of 0.9709, and it was supported on the assessment of experts where the administration of the Kudder-Richardson Formula 20 was actually done in order to go over to and to check if the questions are reliable. Instruments were phased in content validated by experts in subjects measurement in evaluation, and bioenergetics achievement test adhered to the table of the specifications method to look into the correct distribution of items of those lessons being mentioned previously. And there are 27 students from private senior high school in Masbate province that were actually involved in the conduct of the study through convenient sampling. Table 1, in this table, presented lesson plan matrix that starts from lesson 1 to 9. In other words, there are 9 lessons being developed in the study with the creation of new specific learning objectives, pattern, content standards, and learning competencies stipulated in the curriculum guide released and mandated by the Department of Education. And in the last column, these are the computer-aided instruction packages which open access available on the net and was examined and was evaluated and assessed by the experts if these are applicable to be integrated in the lesson by looking into its features. And for the statistical tools utilized in the study, arithmetic mean for the average in computing the average in the pre-test and the post-test results, that was accrued to 2,000 students gained out of the possible that it would have gained from the pre-test to post-test according to Lapada and Lapada 2017. And the t-test paired 2 sample for means to test the significance difference between the pre-test and post-test results of the students' achievement in life science. Lastly, the average weighted mean to calculate the average scores of the experts' assessment of bioenergetic achievement test and the developed lesson plans as to congruency of lesson objectives, learning experiences, assessment of learning outcomes, and the features of computer-aided instructions integrated in the lesson. Presented in Table 2 are the lesson plan matrix on the distribution of the 9 lessons in every learning competencies. On the first column and second column, these are actually the prescribed competencies and standards stipulated in the curriculum guide. The study developed 9 lessons with the creation of this new specific learning objectives which are assessed and evaluated if these are patterned to the content standards and learning competencies. To give you a rundown on the computer-aided instructions integrated in the 9 lessons developed, these are the KAI packages. Projected in the slide, for lesson 1 talks about the structure and function of cells. For lesson 2, it talks about the cell structure, the difference now between the plant cell and the animal cell. And for lesson 3, it's about the conversion of energy. And lesson 4 and 5, talking about the interactive photosynthesis, the light-dependent reaction and the light-independent reaction. For Kai in lesson 6 to 9, were for lesson 6, the introduction to cellular respiration. For lesson 7, the concept glycolysis. For lesson 8, talks about the citric acid cycle or the tricarboxylic acid cycle. And for lesson 9, about the electron transport chain. Presented in table 3A is the assessment of experts as to the congruency of lesson objectives. The study claimed that the lesson objectives are congruent with the mean scores obtained 4.8, which is interpreted as excellent. Next table is that assessment of experts as to the learning experiences present in the lesson. The study claimed that based from the obtained mean scores of 4.76, these activities are feasible and these are doable that the students can actually do in a given period of time, which can be interpreted as excellent. And for table 3C, the assessment of learning outcomes in lesson plan and the result of the study as to the assessment of learning outcomes, the mean scores obtained 4.71, which is interpreted as excellent. Table 3D presents the feature of computer-aided instruction being assessed by the experts. It turned out that the average weighted mean equivalent of 4.39, which is interpreted as excellent. Next is that let's have table 4. In table 4, it presents the result of the pre-test and post-test and the learning gain score in bioenergetics. Looking into the mean scores of LGS equivalent to 3.18, as Lapada in Lapada 2017 claimed that as the learning gain score positively increases, it will eventually lead to an increase on the student's conceptual understanding and mastery of the learning competencies. Table 5 presents the paired sample statistics for students' conceptual understanding on the pre-test and post-test score mean difference. The test of difference between the pre-test and post-test scores of students showed significant result with a degrees of freedom of 26 and a t-value of negative 14.30 at p-value of 0.01. Hence, there is a significant difference between the students' scores and the pre-test and post-test that measures the effectiveness of computer-aided instruction on students' conceptual understanding in life science. The mean difference was negative 9.86. Hence, there is sufficient evidence to show that the students' scores improved significantly after being taught in a computer-aided instruction. And for the conclusion, self-developed 9 lesson plans with the integration of computer-aided instruction package is excellently efficient and effective in teaching bioenergetics. The self-developed lesson plans are ready to use in teaching bioenergetics since it is excellent in terms of the congruence of lesson objectives, learning experiences, assessment of learning outcomes, and the features of computer-aided instructions integrated in these lessons. The learning gain scores in bioenergetics increases such that the students' conceptual understanding also increases as they master the learning competencies. And there is a significant difference between the performance in the pre-test and post-test of the grade 11 students. And for the recommendation, it is recommended that the Masbate Catholic Education Association, in partnership with the Department of Education Division of Masbate, should develop a team to create daily lesson plan for the senior high school science teacher with the integration of computer-aided instruction packages. Daily lesson plan writers shall observe the congruency of lesson objectives, learning experiences, and assessment of learning outcomes, and this must be all aligned using the computer-aided instruction. School, with the support of Masbate Catholic Education Association, must provide a computer laboratory and expose the science teachers and various training and seminars that would contribute to the students' optimum levels of conceptual understanding. Science enhancing and student-centered strategies may be applied by science teachers to ascertain the improvement in the mastery of learning competencies. And lastly, for more comprehensive findings, further studies on the same area of concentration may be conducted for improving science education where the students will be benefited. A purely experimental study is highly encouraged to determine the significant difference between the controlled and experimental variable. And that ends my presentation. I hope you learned something from this study. So I'm Alvin Masamok Mahawan, a contract of service faculty of the College of Education from Dr. Emilio B. Espinosa Sr. Memorial State College of Agriculture and Technology at Cabitan, Mandaon, Masbate. Thank you very much.